Well, he's such a great kid. That's why he could step in last year to Mississippi State on an older team and take, I think, 33% of their shots on the year, and there was no problem with anybody because of how hard he worked.
Offended by it.
No, not at all.
Finally frees himself and lays it up and in with his left hand.
Really shake, jump hook. Milicic there. And corralled by Robert Miller III. A game against Florida was the first career double-double for the freshman from Houston. Gives it up, looking for an assist, and he gets it. Ziegler has it taken away again. That's his third turnover. Givens running the floor, reverses it in. A good Tennessee is late clock, 5. And now 3. Ziegler has it stripped. Another LSU takeaway, 9th steal of the game for the Tigers. Miller picks up his dribble, tries to thread a needle. Back out to Givens. Big 3, and LSU within striking distance with 46 ticks.
Couldn't get a shot. Late shot clock. Williams may have to hoist it. That's a contested 3. Givens, or make it Jai Bailey, pardon me, comes down with it. And Givens cashes in.
Can win this game.
Clayton, deep one. That is definitely in his range, though. And another one-and-done possession here.
And keep an eye on offensively when you're watching the screen how spread out the floor is to allow the drivers to penetrate. Collins has to catch that pass.
This is a pinball. Givens goes up. Oh, Givens puts it in.
This is the play.
Clayton wants 3, offline that time, and so there's Miller once again. 5 rebounds now for the freshman.
And Clayton is more aggressive trying to score the basketball. Look at the ball movement by LSU.
Givens connects.
Yeah, they rebound. Again, this year they're a terrific defensive team. They got All-American in Walter Clayton Jr. Score at a high rate. They defend at a high rate. Yes. One of the premier teams in the league and one of the premier teams.
The NBA scouts and how they see him, because he's going to be shorter than your average big guy. Most of his points do come in the paint. Lamont believes, and some of the scouts believe, that outside shot will come with time. The body and the explosiveness is what you're drafting Murray Boyles on now.
Yes, and his ability to finish at the rim with that explosiveness. And that's why
any of those you lose is not considered a bad loss.
Yep.
But they are very much considered a good win.
Yep. So the 5-game stretch of 5 straight ranked opponents that they just played. That's only the 2nd time that's happened in program history. 5 straight against 5 ranked. They're about to do it again. So only 3 times in program history and twice in a to their success.
It doesn't stick. And I think that's the thing that all us old timers like. You like to see the ball moving and popping. Even if you're dribbling, be going somewhere.
Out. There's Curtis Givens on the attack, lays it up and in.
Dude, he takes what they give him. He plays within the system. He doesn't force anything. And it's just, lets everybody else kind of play, and it feeds everybody and builds everybody up.
He is top 10 of the league in basically everything. Leads Ole Miss in just about every important statistical category. So you start crunching all those numbers, going back to your math. I'm going to give a mathematics lesson myself. I mean, he's first-year transfers. Is he the newcomer of the year in the SEC, if you want to call it that? Oh, late shot clock offense here. Wow.
I don't care if other guys got 35 or 40. You just watch him. It's impressive to watch. Again, it was a 6-point game at the half. But Texas with early lead. Auburn has applied a lot of pressure. And when you face them, you got to be able to handle it on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they're doubling every ball screen.
Givens banks it in from you. They need to turn the stops into points. Heck, just shot attempts. That's better than the turnover. Givens cut off by Cardwell. Givens into the paint. Ball fake. Puts it up and count the 5.5 boards a game. First couple of years at Division II Alabama Huntsville. They play Auburn in an exhibition game ahead of last season.
Yeah.
And then once they saw his name, Auburn coaching staff, they knew of his prowess then. Once they saw his name in the transfer portal,
he's gotten in better shape.
Yep. Play very strong. Here's a three in the air. That one is down.
Marker is good for Henry Coleman. And Coleman with his second bucket now has 4 points.
That was a heck of a shot. I don't know if that was a look what I found. See how aggressive they are on that pick and roll. Really want to get the ball.
Givens rattles it in here in College Station. Well, not a night to be proud of from the free throw line for Texas A&M, but they've done a lot of other things nice. Defense is one of them. 18 turnovers by LSU. The hounding defense. Carter in trouble. Here's the freshman Givens for three. Rips it home.
In the first half.
He is more aggressive.
Oh, that time. Yeah, chest plowed into him. Carter over to Givens, plants the feet, and sticks the three.
Goes up with a reverse. She's got it. Malik Dia with 14 points.
They're doing a great job of finding the mismatches and taking advantage of it.
Ole Miss scored 28 in the first half. They've got 24. And we're not to the halfway point in the second half.
Try to get points, try to get stops.
Corner three, big shot there for Kirk.
Got to communicate defensively. That's why the main guy you don't leave open. Wide open, let it get his feet set.
Second three tonight for Tamar Bates.
LSU just looks totally frustrated by the active defensive team by Missouri.
Givens a lot of dribbling. Picks up that dribble.
And again, nobody's cutting. Guy picks up the dribble. Somebody cut. Someone gives him some freedom.
Givens had to put it up with the shot. Offensive rebound and put back for Aiden Shaw. Mizzou has a 21-14 rebounding edge on LSU. You see the offensive rebounding edge as well, 9-5.
How many passing lanes do you see? The reality is none. Curtis Givens couldn't find anybody. Dribbled the whole time, finally finished it. Pretty good move. Again, they want to crowd Bates because he's a shooter. Tamar's been around a long time. He put it on the floor. Left-handed guy, but he finished with the right hand.
He puts Bates in double figures with 10 points. Givens, maybe the freshman is...
Ooh, wow.
Warwick, in and out. Seven points tonight for Warwick in just 12 minutes. After 19 off the bench at Auburn on Saturday. Givens spinning on Perkins and scoring. Nice move there by the freshman. Seeing that hesitation dribble?
Well, stop, start, control the defender. Again, by movement of the stopping starter. Quick step back, quick step. Keep the defender off balance.
Bailey,
nice pass.
Givens, three, good for the freshman.
Nice pass.
Talked to Matt McMahon and he speaks and raves about his efficiency. And to force one up with a timer at 3 on the inbounds. There are numbers, dive deep into the analytics for Cam Carter that suggests He is on the
dribbles, trying to back down Jordan. Fadeaway jumper from 10 won't go, and Collins muscles away the rebound for LSU. Givens, eyes looking down floor, gets it to Carter, back to Givens. 5 to go first half. Givens fires a three, and it's good. Late. That will make it 15-8 UNO now. 2 of 5 from long distance. Givens off the screen, down the lane. Nobody picks him up. Was back right, pass to B.J. Miller. 9 on the shot clock. Miller rises, 16-foot jump shot, no good. Weak side rebound. Bailey out to.
But not good decisions. Givens back, take it wide, open up the lane.
3:35 to go in the first. LSU got off to a 17-0 start. They are up by a giant margin here. Givens and the foul.
Been stifling. They've been connected, the Tigers have, and it's been one and done for the most part. No second chance opportunities for the Hatters.
Glad that you are with us. You've missed a lot, so we'll catch you up and bring you up to speed as best we can. Cam Carter has 10 for the Tigers, but Curtis gets
a huge gap in the score. It's not gotten sloppy by the Tigers.
Another turnover. Numbers. Givens transition triple. Book it. Listen answers. So Adam Benayoun, the senior, in his 4th game of the year, he's got his first triple.
That's the 3rd foul on Sanders. Givens, bingo! That's nicely done. Good work down low from J.C. Riley, a 6'10 junior from Atlanta. Let's look at what's upcoming for the Tigers.
Yeah, they'll take on.
It's gotten high above the rim a couple times today.
And that's just a blown pick and roll coverage. Cam Carter was forcing him to the baseline, almost like trying to ice, but there was no front court player there. Johnson reads it, gets down the lane. Another great pass.
5th assist for him. Givens for 3. Bucket. LSU
knocks it down. The Tigers needed that.
Mahovsky's off on a floater. Williams gets to that rebound. Banked it up and off. Here comes Givens. LSU pushing again. Givens down the lane. Reversed it up and in. And LSU's back.
Ezar. And LSU right now has 2 freshmen. So the growth and development is only going to pay dividends as Givens, the other freshman.
52% as a team recorded so far through 5 games at the free throw line for Charleston Southern.
And that's so frustrating for players and especially for coaches, because that's the one thing. You don't need any offensive scheming. You need nothing to go practice that. You just get 15 feet from the rim behind the line and work on that shot.
Charleston Southern is 3 for 6 at the stripe. Givens fakes, can't penetrate. Nice defense by Barry. Givens fakes the 3. Barry bit on it. Givens loops it up and over the much taller player. Returns to the lineup for ULM, a 6'4 junior from Zachary, Louisiana. Givens works it up. He's guarded by Watson. Givens beats Watson, gets to the rim, scoops it and scores.
Well, one little hesitation dribble.
Claimed by DeJude. 2-point shot from the left elbow. No, by Watson. Givens on the move. He takes it back, or wanted to. The pass was intercepted at the top. Hand off to Bailey. Givens fakes the defender, shoots, and nestles it home from 3-point. 4 new Warhawks will check in, and they'll be joined by 2 Tigers. 6 players are kneeling and sitting at the scorer's table. Givens for 3. Yes, that's 3 in a row.
Preseason NIT.
So 38 years ago. Close. This will be the 9th straight win for a minute left. That's rejected by Nagopo. And then right back into the hands